All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Saturday, May 18th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, we are recording about 10-ish, 15 minutes before tip-off here. We wanted to get off here and watch the entirety of the game. I gave out the Pacers to score over their 110.5 team total versus the Knicks. You guys will know if they scored as you guys are watching this. Hopefully, I'll be that 1-0 with some extra cashola in my pocket.
Yeah, and I've got the Knicks here on the money line. They're up to like plus 205 now. Took them plus 190 the other night. So hopefully the Knicks do win, and hopefully the Pacers score 111 points. Trey, let's go to the player props. Again, game hasn't started, but have you start us off?
Yeah, 0-0 here. Obviously, like Bear said, I gave out Obi Toppin over 8.5 points versus the Knicks. I have a lot of confidence. Former team, he's not going to want to go away quietly in the night.
Yeah, and I've got Jalen Brunson over 34.5 points. I think the Knicks are going to win. I think Jalen Brunson's going to have 35 plus points. Trey, let's go to the game for tomorrow. We've got a standalone game number 6 between the Mavericks and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Mavericks back at home in this game. They're trying to wrap it up. I'll be honest with you. I have no grip on this series. I feel like I knew the Thunder were going to win early. Now I have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm going to have you start us off here.
Yeah, this has been a fun series to watch, and I think this is going to be a fun Game 6 as well. Game 6 and playoff series are always entertaining besides the Timberwolves versus Nuggets. But I think this one is going to be a competitive one. So I'm going to go with the Thunder plus 3.5. And I'm also going to give out a play that I like even more. I'm going to go with the Dallas Mavericks to score under their team total at 105.5. I feel like that is just way too many points for this Thunder team up against the wall because Oklahoma City, they have a very elite level defense. As a team, they force opponents to shoot 45.2% from the field. That is the third best in the NBA. And that's because they're very lengthy and they can just suffocate you on the defensive end. And they don't bark in their post-game interviews just for fun. They honestly do it because they're just dogs on the defensive end. And that's going to show up here in this Game 6 with their backs up against the wall, like I said. And so far this postseason, the Thunder, they've only allowed an average of 97.4 points per game defensively, which is well under this Mavericks team total. And I believe that this Thunder team can keep this game close because of that defense. The OKC offense, yes, they have struggled outside of SGA. And if we can get Chet and Jay Will to combine for 35 plus points in this game, I think the Thunder will run away with it, which is easily doable because they averaged 35.6 during the regular season. And I'm just going to be taking the Thunder here plus the points. I think it's going to be competitive. So give me the Thunder plus 3.5 versus the Mavericks. And I'm also going with the Mavericks to score under their 105.5 team total.
Yeah, I like the plays there, Trey. I'm going to take the Thunder on the money line because I want to see a game number 7. I don't know exactly what's happening to the Thunder. This was one of the best teams offensively all season long, and it just feels like they don't have the scoring in the playoffs anymore. A big part of that, you can give credit to the defense of the Mavericks, but Josh Giddey, he's disappeared in this series. He's not even playing a lot of minutes. I'm not sure if that's a performance issue, a defensive issue, an off-the-court issue, knowing his history. But what I do know is that they're struggling right now, and it's not like the Mavericks are playing well either. Luka's struggling. Kyrie's struggling. This series, it has me up in knots. I don't know what's going to happen in this game. I've watched all the games. I still have no idea what's going to happen. I'd love the Thunder, though, to force a game number 7, so that's what I'm going to bet on. I just think that the team that we're watching right now, the Thunder, is not the team we saw in the regular season. It could be due to their lack of experience in the playoffs, or these guys are just getting tired. They haven't played this long in their careers in one season. I'm just hoping they find a way to force a game 7. Again, I think they play extremely well on the defensive side. We just need to see some points being scored for the Thunder here. I'm going to take a flyer on the Thunder on the money line to force a game 7 as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the Thunder here, but I'm going to go with Josh Giddey to go under a half three-pointer made versus the Mavericks. I honestly love this under for Giddey, even though I just said I believe the Thunder can cover and win this game. I believe that Giddey will be a non-factor in this one. PrizePicks, they actually have their Angel Demon bet for Giddey over points set at a half point. So that makes me believe that Giddey's going to play even less minutes than what he's been doing. Because so far this postseason, he's been absolutely brutal, and it started in the regular season, to be honest with you. The Thunder, they've just been slowly taking him out of the lineup, especially throughout the playoffs. But so far during the postseason, Giddey, he's averaged 19 points per game. So far this series, that's dipped all the way down to 13 minutes per game, and that's allowed Giddey to not make very much impact plays offensively. He's only averaging 0.6 three-pointers made per game, and he's finished with 0 threes in 2 out of the 5 games so far. I just expect him to finish with a massive goose egg here in this one and not see very much court time. Give me Josh Giddey to go under a half three-pointer made versus the Mavericks.
Yeah, I absolutely love that play there because my player prop is going to be SGA to go over 31.5 points against the Mavericks. I think it's a simple play, and I really think the only player that we have for the Thunder that we can take unless you want to take it under, is SGA. If we look at the Thunder offensively, everybody has been very inconsistent with the scoring in this series except for SGA. This is a little bit high of a number, 31.5 points, but he has hit this in 2 of the 5 games so far, and he scored at least 29 points in every single game of the series. I'm just concerned where the scoring is going to come from the Thunder, because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the only one that's been scoring, and that wasn't a problem in the regular season. He has shot the most on this team in the series, and that's a good sign for us with the over. He's gone over 20-plus shots in 4 consecutive games, and he's playing 40-plus minutes over the last 4 games as well. If we get 25 shots out of SGA, he's probably going to hit this over. Plus, he gets a lot of opportunities from the free throw line. This is the Thunder's game number 7. The back's against the wall. I expect their best player here to show up in a big way, score over 32 points. So give me SGA over 31.5 points as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
I gave out the Thunder plus 3.5 versus the Mavericks, and the Mavericks under 105.5 team total. I feel like one plays into the other. I feel like if the Mavericks hit under their team total, the Thunder will easily cover this game. Also going with Josh Giddey under a half 3-pointer made versus the Mavericks. Giddey, he's been a non-factor offensively and throughout this series, and I'd expect that to continue.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Thunder here on the money line, taking a flyer. I want a Game 7, probably like everybody else wants a Game 7 unless you're a Dallas Mavericks fan. And they give me SGA, the best player, back against the wall. He needs to score 32 points or more in this game against the Mavericks, so they want a game number 7. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA Plays and Props for Saturday, May 18th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month. A little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,